Have you ever felt so lost that you wished you could just disappear? In the oldest part of the city, tucked between two crumbling, forgotten buildings, there's a secret. A small wooden door with no handle, no lock, and no name. They say it only appears to those who have truly lost their way, who feel like they've hit rock bottom with nowhere else to turn. This is where we meet 18-year-old Ayaan. His biggest dream, the one he poured his entire life into, just shattered into a million pieces. Aimlessly wandering, with the weight of failure crushing him, he stumbles upon this very door. With nothing left to lose, he pushes, and it swings open into darkness. He steps through and finds himself in a place that feels ancient, a mysterious underground library lit by a warm, gentle glow. The air smells of old paper and something else, something magical. But this is no ordinary library. As his eyes adjust, he notices something truly bizarre. Every single book on every single shelf has his name on it. Thousands of them, all titled Ayaan, Curiosity. Overpowering his confusion, he pulls one down. It feels heavy, important. As he opens it, his heart nearly stops. The ink on the page is moving, swirling and forming words right before his eyes. The book isn't just telling a story, it's writing his story in real time. At first, it's just small things. The book describes him standing in the library, his heart pounding, his fingers tracing the strange, moving words. It knows his thoughts, his fears. He reads about a stray cat he'll meet on his way home, and sure enough, a small ginger cat brushes against his leg just as the book described. It predicts a phone call from an old friend he hasn't spoken to in years, and his phone rings at the exact moment the book says it will. It's exhilarating, like having a cheat code for life. But then the predictions get bigger, more serious. The book starts describing events that haven't happened yet. An argument with his best friend that will end their friendship. A betrayal by someone he trusts completely. A sudden, unexpected success that will change his life, followed by a warning of imminent danger. The ink never stops moving, relentlessly writing his future, whether he wants to see it or not. Living with a book that dictates your every move is terrifying. Ayaan feels like a puppet, his strings being pulled by an invisible author. He tries to defy it, to make different choices, but the book always seems to adjust, its narrative twisting and turning to ensure the outcome it has written comes to pass. He's trapped, one desperate night, as the book details a heartbreaking loss that's scheduled for the next day. He slams it shut in a fit of rage. His hand brushes against the wet ink of a freshly written sentence, smudging it, and that's when he discovers something even more shocking, more powerful than the predictions themselves. He can edit the story. With a shaking hand, he takes a pen and carefully crosses out the tragic event, rewriting it with a happier outcome. He watches in amazement as the ink on the page morphs, accepting his change. The next day, the terrible event never happens. He's done it. He has control. He can rewrite his destiny, fix his mistakes, and build the perfect life. He starts small, editing out awkward conversations and minor embarrassments. Then he gets bolder. He writes himself a winning lottery ticket, a promotion at work, the affection of the person he's always admired. His life becomes a highlight reel of perfect moments, but this power comes with a terrible, hidden cost. For every change he makes, for every piece of his story he rewrites, a memory from his real life vanishes. At first, he doesn't notice. It's a small thing, like forgetting the name of his first-grade teacher. But as he makes bigger changes, the gaps in his memory grow wider. He erases a painful breakup from the book, only to find he can no longer remember his first love's face or the sound of her laugh. He writes himself a spectacular career success, and the memories of the friends who supported him through his initial struggles fade into nothing. He's building a perfect future on the ruins of his past. He is surrounded by success and happiness he literally wrote for himself, but he feels emptier than ever. He looks in the mirror and sees a stranger, a successful man with a perfect life he can't remember earning. The people he loves are still there, but his shared history with them is gone, replaced by a script he created. He's faced with an impossible choice: live a perfect written life as a stranger to himself, or reclaim his painful, messy, but real past and face the uncertain future the book has in store for him. What would you choose? What would you be willing to forget for a perfect life? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more.